Hey there, book birds, me Jesse Tuckerman from RoundRobinWrites.com, and this is yet another episode of On the Book. So today is a rather cold and blustery day, and I'm going to do this entire video from beneath this plushy blanket. So I did make a video for episode 4, A Lie Guarded of the 100, because it suffered from sagging middle syndrome, and there was like nothing to talk about in it. At most, you could talk about Octavia getting stabbed, but shock of all shocks, she didn't die. So I'm going to talk about them together, because together I think they make one whole episode, and that's a little better than, hey, nothing happened twice. It's like Heart of Darkness. In any case, together, episode 4 works as a great setup to episode 5, but on its own it was a little boring to watch, and I kept waiting for the action to happen. So, big things that happened in episode 4, Abby and company got to Becca's lab, Octavia was stabbed but is on her way home to warn Clark and Arcadia about Ice Nation coming, and Monty revealed the list that Clark had made, which is probably, you know, the really big reveal, but at the same time it really wasn't, because everybody has been all touchy about everything, which the world is going to end, so I guess they have a right to be. But Monty's been involved with the leadership long enough to know that that was a huge mistake and it would have caused a big issue, and there were other ways to go about it. Now we lead into the tinderbox, and Clark makes a deal with Rowan not to destroy Arcadia, and they will split the spaces on the ship 50-50. And then Ilium blows it up. So all the action that could have been in episode 4 was not. I think they should have just done a 2-part, especially since they skipped a week, which was just really weird, but whatever. And then the other big reveal is that Raven is using 100% of her brain, or getting close to it, and having seizures, and it's part of being with Allie and having the EMP used on her in order to get Allie out. Now, we're going to leave the pseudoscience alone, because reasons. I mean, everybody's always using 100% of the brain, you're just really only using it like 10% actively. There's not the point, like even let's say you're using 100% of your brain, but I said that I would leave the pseudoscience alone, it's not the point. They are working on developing Nightblood, but they have to do it in a zero-G environment, and they found Becca's ship. So I think that's a really cool reveal, that she couldn't actually get these things to bind on Earth. She had to go to space. Had she not gone to space, then Nightblood wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be any humans on the ground, I don't think. Abby and Raven are probably going to fix the ship and head on up, but they don't really want Raven to, because she's been having seizures. She's got evidence of what they think is a stroke, and we didn't see John Murphy and Imori, and I know that they went with them. We also didn't actually see Luna this episode, which is weird since they are working on her blood. They just kind of kept her off screen. They were like, oh, she's sleeping. We've taken a lot of blood already. Did I mention that it's cold out? It's very cold out. In fact, the road outside my house is freezing over. So I'm staying inside and reading. I feel like I can throw a bunch of things that I haven't gotten to these past couple weeks into this video because reasons. So if you haven't heard, on my personal blog at jmtuckerman.com or on Round Robin, although I don't think we made any announcements on Round Robin, I am getting married in October. Yay! And the entire theme of my wedding is obviously a bookish wedding, and I'm making my own bouquet out of book pages, which I know is sacrilegious, but hold on, because they look really pretty. And so I wanted to show you guys the flowers that are going to make up my bridal bouquet. So the middle flower is actually a silk flower, but the rest of the petals are made up from my favorite Harry Potter book. I went out and got a paperback so that I could cut it to pieces and cry as I did it, because it's still decimating a book. It was very sad. It's still sad. But I'm going to cut up so many more just for this piece. I have a few more to go on my bouquet, and then I'm probably going to make a bunch of smaller flowers to put in my hair that are all book pages. So that'll be cute, and I will let you guys know more about that as I get to it. The other thing is that I got a copy of Life Blood to review, and I'm like mixed because I read First Life, and I liked the premise. I thought it was really cool, a really good idea. I was just really bored. I mean, the opening line to the novel is, "Dude, can you say whack shack?" Like, I'm never going to forget that. That is the worst opening line I've ever heard in my life. But I've also noticed a lot of really good reception for the series as a whole so far. I mean, like, series, more like duology, but I still don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but I so want to keep it on my bookshelf. I mean, look at this cover. If you haven't been over to roundrobinrights.com, we are currently running a giveaway for Ultimatum by K.M. Walton. I believe it ends on Friday, and we don't have control over that because we are running it from Sourcebooks. It's part of a blog tour, pretty cool. Coming up in April, we have an interview with Emily Skretzky, the author of The Edge of the Abyss and The Abyss Surrounds Us, plus many other things, I believe. And if you buy any of the books from any of our reviews from the Amazon link, you help to support the site, which is great for us because we would like to move the site at the end of the year. So we are running out of time to build the funds in order to do that. So every purchase really helps us. And if you're going to get the book anyway, it's not going to cost you anything extra to help support the site. You can also get 20% off by clicking the banner on the side of our websites, on the right sides and the widgets, and it'll take you to an entire list of young adult novels. So if you're looking to get anything else, get 20% off and support us at the same time. So I will hopefully see you guys next week, and maybe next week it won't be disgustingly cold outside. Bye-bye.